everybody, it's RB3 here with a update video. I know it's been a while since you've heard from me, and I wanted to actually get January behind me so I could tell you some results. I want to take you through a little exercise I did in my corporate job today called a start, stop, continue model. I'm going to share with you what I'm going to start doing, what I'm going to stop doing, and what I'm going to continue doing for the year of 2015. But I first want to go to the RB3 tracker board and give you some results from January. This is way down here. Don't worry if you can't see it. By the way, my daughter Mandy's shooting video. Say hi, Mandy.
Hello.
So in Amazon sales in the month of January, we did $41,642.33. And I'm going to step away just for a second. Hang on. Out of that, we did 19.37% of sales were clothing. So this is the first month we actually had clothing as our #1 percentage for sales. Very exciting about that. And we actually broke a record in eBay for the month of January. We did $900 in eBay. It may not sound like a lot to many folks, but it really helps to have a good, robust eBay business when you are doing Amazon, because there's a lot of returns in January from Amazon, and we were able to put those on eBay and sell them. So that was nice. And we're going to continue to, as part of our Continue program, I'll share a little bit more about eBay. So, running the numbers, total gross sales for the month of January, $42,542.33. Our best numbers that are coming in now, because it's right about February, 7th today? Mandy, yeah. Final numbers are just now coming in for everything. 26% profit on the cost of goods sold, which brings it around about $11,000 profit. And of course, after that, you got to take in consideration overhead costs. And so, also have to pay ourselves, right? Which I'm going to talk about a little bit here. All right, so our stop, start, continue model. Some of the things I'm going to start doing is bundling. I think that I can have a tremendous advantage and some exclusivity on Amazon by bundling products, bundling anything I'm selling, whether it's toys, clothes. By the way, toys were my next category. In Amazon, we did 17.81% in toys. Remember, clothes was almost 20%. And then the third category that did well was groceries. So the 3 out of, I think, 5 or 6 categories, top 3 was clothing, toys, and groceries. We did 15.22. So we're going to start bundling, especially in groceries. That's a great thing to do because, again, you can start putting packages together of different things and really having an advantage competitively on those listings. Also, doubling my SKUs. Currently, I run right now we're running about 300 SKUs, and I literally in the next 30 days want to double how many SKUs we have. And in order to do that, I'm going to go wide and not deep. So I'm going to just start getting less of things, but more of SKUs, if that makes any sense. You might have to watch that again. So anyway, no, just kidding. You do want to. I'm trying to double my SKUs so I just have more spread out. And spreading out my risk on picking products, because hey, sometimes you pick a product and it doesn't do well. But when you spread it out, I think in talking to a lot of the top resellers, getting more SKUs is going to be the name of the game. Focus. I'm going to focus more, and I don't want to spread myself too thin, which is one of my stops. I'm going to stop spreading myself too thin. In other words, just focus on these couple things that I'm going to be doing with the bundling and the groceries and the clothes. Okay. Also, I started testing Inventory Lab. That's another part of our start. That way out in the field, Inventory Lab actually helps you track all of your profit and your on your cost of goods sold, as well as it gives you an app in the field, so I can actually scan things and see, hey, is Amazon on that? What's the price history? All that you can with Inventory Lab, they give you an app called Scoutify, and you can literally use Keepa.com on that Scoutify, as well as Camel. You guys can Google those if you need to look those up, but those will really help give me a more of a historic view as opposed to a moment in time view that I've been used to sourcing with. Okay, I'm going to stop paying too much money for groups. I've been in way too many groups that I just haven't had time to take advantage of, and a lot of it was, I wouldn't say lost money, but just money that I could have been putting in the inventory. I'm going to stop using credit cards. As you know, we did use some credit cards to get the business started. We're going to just start using cash for everything. I'm going to continue shipping product 5 days a week. I'm going to continue networking, and I'll give some shout outs to some people that I'm networking with here. I'm going to continue working on an audiobook to share with you what happened last year. It's actually going to be called What a Difference a Year Makes, so I'm excited about the audiobook. And I've also created a website. It's going to be called rb3experience.com. Again, that's where I'm going to just post my videos and any books and audios that I come out with in addition to that in video. All right, so also going to continue selling clothing. Obviously, 20% of our sales in January were clothing. I'm going to continue that. Also, I've been just sent in a nice little shipment last week of shoes, and we're going to test that. And I've already got one order that's come in, so that's pretty cool. And groceries, going to go deeper with groceries. And I'm also going to continue listing on eBay because, again, I believe eBay is a great way to build revenue and sell some of those things that maybe you can't sell on Amazon. So I've been challenging myself to do at least 5 to 10 listings a week on eBay. And to end this great video, thanks for hanging in there with me, everybody. I want to give some shout-outs. Ivan and Amy Black, who are actually scanner monkeys here in near my hometown. They came over and did some consulting to help us get up and running with Inventory Lab and the Dymo printers. And so I want to thank you guys for doing that. You guys are awesome. Also want to thank John Grillo, who is T-Rex and the Scanner Monkey group, and all the help he's continued to give me and the support. Steve Sawyer, a good friend of mine who, boy, he knocked it out of the park in Q4. I won't give you his numbers, but he's a rock star, and he has been a great encourager and a great help. I want to shout out to Cesar Gomez for just being there when I need you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you got my back. And he's taken a lot of time to show me some of his tips and tricks in the industry. Also want to thank God. Don't want to forget that. Without His grace, I wouldn't be able to do this business, so I do want to thank God for that. I want to thank my family, Mandy and Faith Ann, and my wife, Larissa, and Rich, who helped in the business and put up with my being insane and obsessive with the business. And recently, you can't see this, but Matthew Kelly, I want to give you a shout out, man. Thank you. You rocked my world this past week with some of the stuff that you recommended, and I want to thank you for that. Matthew Kelly, he's an up-and-coming rock star in the reselling community. And then Andy Slammons. Andy actually, at the time of this video, has asked me to be on his show tomorrow night. So we'll get that Spreecast link onto this video below, so you can take a look at that. And I'll be his guest host. I want to thank Andy for just inviting me. I'm very honored and humbled. Because he's very picky on who he has on his shows, and that's a good thing, Andy, so thank you. Appreciate that. Well, folks, that's it. I hope this was helpful, and I hope everybody's doing well this 2015. I wish you all the best of luck and the best of success. Until next time, RB3 signing out. Ciao.